I'm back again. It's sorted. Everything's sorted. I hope. All the volume and stuff. So we'll see. Hey. Right. Resume. We had to kill some people. I wasn't very good. That man and another man, but don't know who else is around here. I think probably going the wrong way. It's interesting, isn't it, that with the remote play everything starts off quite good and then like that. Whoa! Literally, I should just not say anything, basically, eh? And ultimately just be very quiet about it. Looks like that man was taken down. Ah, the craftsman's pantaloons. Where's this thing? Oh well.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Definitely is.
Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Fashion. We managed to get the Charlotte back. There you go, everybody. You've seen the end of the thingy. Oh no! Oh, I got getting behind. Oh yeah. Okay, fine. That's fine. I'm getting a little more used to the controls as well, which is good. Just panning the camera as I
My cart,
run
finally.
and move around.
I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor and never come back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Good.
Move along.
Glad.
Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my farewell, my lord?
No. Lots of coins. Okay, that's fine. Back to the ambassador. Let's do this thing here first. Because it's right round the corner. Sort of on the way. Oh. That would have been quite nice. A little shortcut. Makes sense. It's quite good. Good way to do things. Stops you running around too much, though.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever. Welcome. It's
getting you
such
hat.
a pleasure to see you again.
I think it's all about
Have you
getting a new
seen
hat.
anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
I don't know. You haven't shown me anything yet, mate. Buy. Ooh. Where is my gold? 123. Can't afford any of this stuff. I can get an ornate bronze sword, a nickeled claymore. That puts lots of different things up. 2 different stars as well. Broadswords and stuff. Other warhammer. Don't really want a warhammer. The guns requires rifles. Requires firearms, which I have. This rifle requires firearms. That's the one I've got, I'm guessing. Regulation pistol. Oh, I can't even afford that one. Pointless. Here we go. Hats. Well, the tricorn isn't as good. The alchemist's hat. So, the explorer's hat puts my armor up, puts my balance up, elemental resistance, and a better loot chance. Do I need a new hat? No, mate. I'm gonna wait till I get to the new world. I think wait till I get some more coins and stuff. See what the new world hats look like. Not much going on here. Go and see the coin master, quartermaster,
So to start,
coin
I
master.
presume. It is an honor to make your
Jeez.
acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little
He looks
business?
Yes,
a bit
we were finally able
peeved
to recover your merchandise.
that we're here.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a
Of course
captain,
it's not.
not an errand boy.
The
Yeah,
commander
exactly what I'm
was quite
Kurt.
explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
Ridiculous.
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible.
Does
The
it?
Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. We've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Hmm.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative saloon that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next
Again,
ship.
interesting that they're
Marvellous.
trying to
I await your
give
return
you
with most
maybe
impatience.
different options of how you can
I'm certain
do
you shall do
things.
quiet.
How we would actually do that, I do not know. But that's fine. Let's go and chat with the bloke right up top. Straight up. We'll sprint. Just run on over the bridge. Straight over. Straight in this one. See the man. Which one was this guy? Oh, not the cardinal, the other guy. The ambassador.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
He's not going to be happy.
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Ooh. Interesting choice. What are they? The Bridge Alliance. Let's
Why
confront
should I
them.
deliver him to you?
Do it.
You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a congregation of merchants. You treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with...
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him on your own lands.
Cool. I'm glad
How
with that.
embarrassing.
I'm happy with that.
I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses.
Excuses, but
And
my
this
reputation went down.
modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Interesting. Level up. What does that even give me? A skill point. Not an attribute point, not a talent point. Level 4, level 5, and then another one at level 3. Right, let's have a look at this absolutely insane wheel of skills. So, I'm guessing these are the fighting ones up here. One-handed blades, one-handed heavies. These are the magics, which I don't do because I'm not a magics man. These were traps and guns. I mean, I'm going to have to go. Do I have that one? That's what I've got. Right. So I could get sharp steel. Damage plus 10. I assume it's the same on this side. Yes, it is. What a rubbish skill. More damage. Oh, look, a little trophy too. Lovely. I don't know if that pops up on the old... Yeah, it does. Everyone could see it. That's good. Let's see when I get these pointless things. Oh, this is just damage. I see. Stun. Let me go over to this one. Long blades. Right. And so I'm guessing that is rifles. Nope. Okay. Who knows? Who knows how I get rifles? It's in there somewhere, I assume. Right, where are we going? What are we doing? Who are we doing it with Kurt? So I need to present myself. Find a smuggler. Is there any point in me going in any of these doors? Seeing what's in any of these places? Finding all the seeing all the little bits and possibly things like this to pick up or loot or... How many gold coins? I do not know. Who's around? No one. Is it going to be sort of a Elder Scrollsy type thing? Someone sees you stealing. That's it. You're toast. Interesting. They live under. They're underground. In a basement now. And the door is blocked. Okay, so. Can't move around Kurt, he's going to shadow us. One. Find a way to get the cargo off. We use the Fontaine's boxes, so it makes it look like they're the bad guys. Ooh, bit of lighting clip there. Nothing back there. There's no one here. There is no stuff either. Nothing in here at all. I wonder if I come back at some point to the city. You've got to, right? There's a lot of stuff here to just have fleshed out without any kind of purpose. The tavern. Oh, storeroom. The villain's den. Let's go and check that man. But weave our way through the city. Can we walk around? I need this. Just walk over some bagged corpses. Probably not the best look for a someone in a position of power in a city. Here we go. The port. Huzzah! There's a man down here to talk to. He's marked over there. Let's go and see him.
Lively there, lads and lasses!
Oh, it's the captain.
I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You man, do that properly. That person is worth more than your life.
Oh.
There's some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm
Prince,
decided.
mate.
The prince's name.
Yeah.
If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Good
Apologies.
start.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm.
He's on the floor somewhere.
Is everything
In
ready?
the gutter.
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need
More
him for sailing or navigation.
quests.
He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's
Just
been
thinks
2
everyone
days
gets
since last
trashed.
visit. No, I fear something bad has happened.
People got jobs to do, it's
Might I
fine.
ask you,
Just get
if you hear
trashed, don't worry about it.
anything, could you report it to me? I would like to
Guy's
set sail
clearly-
with a clear mind.
Philandered his way around. That's about the heretics. Ooh, the heretics.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all.
Oh,
It
that's
wasn't
quite
out
a
of the
while.
ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Yes. Hey, Moody. How you doing? Doesn't tell me what time you sent that. It could have been absolutely ages ago. When did you see him last we did that? Acquaintances in
Does the boy know
Serene.
anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Okay. Well, his close
This
friends.
Jonas. Does he have any close friends
We're going to be
amongst
talking
the
to
crew?
people on
In
the
tradition,
crew.
we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Right, fine.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Oh yes, the heretics.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways.
The
As long as they don't
heretics,
try
the
and get on my ship,
pagans.
I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler?
Ah,
Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
the smuggler.
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you,
Cheers, dude. Thank you,
why
mate.
the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Ooh.
A couple of
Sell it,
heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
I'm not going
Happy
to
to
capture
see
them.
that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They were making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses.
Here we
Of
go.
course,
The
refused
warehouses.
entry.
Searching the
Only
warehouses.
the Nords have access.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Your
not their
Excellency,
warehouses.
but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
That's fine.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
I like this guy.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure?
It's at
My
the
man
tavern, mate.
spoke of a rather animated party that went down at Queen Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
Of course he is.
That is the safest place in the city. I hope nothing
Oh
has
no, we're getting the jitteriness.
Let's go and
What
find
were we? 15,
Captain.
17
Happy to
minutes
be of
in.
some-
This was roughly about the same time last time. PlayStation Remote Play.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We'd like to load some merchandise into your ship.
Impossible. You're too late for that.
Darling.
Merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the form is long. So, unless you're asking me to smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel,
Ooh, are we
I
asking
wouldn't go
him
that
that?
far. We're only talking about a few crates.
well then,
Tell him
you'll
it's
have to wait.
booze.
The ship for New Serene, leaving a month.
And this is why we have to get on this
If
ship.
that shipment doesn't leave, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand the position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on
Let's
board?
see.
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's got in his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship as contraband over to Tier D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt.
So we've got a couple of ways of
At
doing
least
this.
we tried.
The commander is going to have my head.
I'm sure he is.
I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case,
Ooh.
we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in
Right,
order
there's
to interrogate
loads of
the
stuff
smuggler,
again to do.
we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Absolutely loads of stuff now. We've got loads of different things to do. So we have got that thing. Investigate the disappearance of the novice. Investigate the disappearance of the novice. Getting your cousin out of the drunk tank. Discover Constantine. Tamper with the ship's log. Is that the lads? Go and speak with some lad. Doesn't tell me. Fine. Oh my god, this is doing my head in. Tamper with the ship's log. Why isn't it locked? Lock. Clear out the warehouse guards. Interrogate the smugglers. Interrogate the smugglers, right. Let's go to the tavern first. Go and see what's going on at the tavern. Some party, even though we've already been there. We didn't see very much, did we? Some loot. Yeah, lots of ammo. I haven't used the gun really yet, have I? Even more. Just keeps appearing. Crafting materials. There might be something up there. There's not. Controls again, doing my head in. Oh. What's this? Brutal. Come with full burst to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Is this the old warehouse district? These do look like villain's den. A storeroom. That was a warehouse there. So don't know. Oh, it's not a man. I can actually use a workbench to craft some bits. Spin points to the desired talents. I don't think I have any talents to do anything with anything that I own. So it looks like anything with circles under crafting I can do. So my travelling suit cannot be upgraded. This can. But with what? Where? The shoulder, the breastplate, or the strap. Oh, interesting. Ooh, I like this. This is very cool. I wonder what, wonder whether upgrades you can take on and off different bits as well. I mean, I've got loads of stuff. Nothing that's going to actually give me any. Did I say I had some different boots? Oh, they're the same. Yeah, whether you upgrade your power runes and you can take them off perhaps and put them on a new piece of yeah, I know, spend points and stuff, but I haven't got it yet.
Good
Jeffrey.
day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Well,
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
I think
he
there
was.
indeed a party here last night, but it
Oh,
ended
dear.
badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered.
badly.
And no one's paid for the damages.
It's
I'm
just
sorry.
a good night out, isn't it?
Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck. Light brown. Blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the
Ooh,
case.
let's see.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
Windows?
A good
Chairs.
half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If
Interesting.
not,
That's why I gave you
you'll need
that
to pay.
tutorial. Tip, pay me 25 gold coins. Repair the damaged. I'm going to need 4 metal dowels. I've got 4 metal dowels.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
What
Oh, the
are...
father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
What else were metal dowels used for?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Good boy.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse.
Does.
You'll need to build some metal dowels. Once done, you can make them like new.
I got them.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once
Prepared.
broken.
wonder if metal dowels
Well then,
to
were you
buy
able to repair
are
all?
more than 25
Yes.
gold.
Just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine
You
work.
understand a little bit more
You know
about
what you're
the
doing.
economy and things
I
in
would
these kind of
hope.
games. You can make a bit
Can you tell me
more
where I can find my-
informed choice on these things. I mean, we're not even on
They're
the
a very
main
bad
bloody
job,
island yet.
or a
We're still
right good
bowling
one.
around
He
Serene.
went and insisted a band of ruffians from the boroughs. Dangerous
Oh dear.
fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few
Here we go.
streets from here.
Back to the
What kind of
storehouses.
business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any
Okay.
case, if you were
You're
set
right.
on
I
recovering
didn't hear
your
from you at
cousin, I would hurry it for you. They're not the sorts.
Thank you for your vision.
Off with ya. Get him out of what mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow who could down his client. Anything else?
No, mate.
I need
We're
to be
off.
off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Let's go and find the... Let's go and find the lad. No. Plap, plap, plap. In and out, in and out, in and out. Right, we've got to go down to that one. So let's investigate that one on the way. Since it's nearly here. It's very difficult to try and keep an eye out as well for all of the shiny bits.
This smuggler is filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Oh, who's this?
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes.
Yes.
Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Well, tell us where he is.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
She's a bit Somerset, isn't she?
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Lauro.
Never. He eats his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No,
Doesn't like his
as
booze?
far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
Wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling we'll lend him an ear that the boy was carried by thugs.
Why
you
would he
don't
be
believe-
carried off by thugs,
I
hey?
like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it's me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas is by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, nothing. Drink.
Underground, mate.
Here's the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a good navigator and an ex-leader of men. He knows his crown in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not still in his 25th year yet.
We
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one.
very young for a captain. Let's leave. Let's go and find
I need
Lauro.
Farewell.
I do like that there's, you know, a reasonable amount of stuff to do. Interesting that we've not yet got to the main ooh. How do I do that? Disguise myself as a naught. seems to have some kind of outfit. So I've got an outfit. What's this one? Investigate. Not this. But this is Lauro. It's just an odd shape currently. Oh, PlayStation, what are you doing?
I've been told you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about us? You bet your stars I know him. But
Definitely
like I've
knows
been
him.
crying to the 9 deaf winds. You ain't missing, he was taken.
I was asking about him. What's what he knows, that's what I can listen.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet
all
lost
these-
my head. The other day, in the
It's annoying.
tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some
It's
other
what it is, I
ruffians.
suppose.
And then when we left, him and
Through
I,
remote
they
play.
left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that.
Wonder
Grabbed his
why.
arms and poof, gone, vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
So it was
I tried
smashed.
to, believe me, but my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were, and I fell into the
Don't
gutter.
drink and fight,
Did
kids.
you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not.
And fight, but
I
just
know all
separately.
too well what weight my word carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. The captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
I thought it
Did
might have been
Jonas seem troubled
a love triangle
the
type
night he
situation, but I
disappeared?
think we're
Maybe.
disappearing a little bit from
For
that.
sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know?
Heretics?
Jonas is a gentle
Is it
boy
all
who
linked
keeps
together?
his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a
They're
small
not thugs.
crowd
Maybe
in
they
the
need a
tavern.
cabin boy.
But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Someone else? Someone else?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Definitely seemed an unhappy gentleman.
Thank you, Lara. I need
Or
to
at
be
least
going.
one that you don't kind of want
Strange
to get on the
story
wrong
this
side
is.
of.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veilers.
So we'll go back to the tavern. Okay, whilst we're here, let's discover where to find Constantine. And how exactly do we do that? Oh, am I going to have to walk? I thought I could have got down and through, but I don't think I can. I've got to go all the way around. Boo! A little shortcut there would have been nice, but no such luck. Done that one? Yes. Oh yeah, past that bit. We've been here. We've been here. In the last video, and the sound just cut out for no reason. Okay. Oh.
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Oh, he's
That
there.
vulture of a
There
tavern
he
master
is.
was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a
Maybe he
feeling
is.
they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Let's do that then. See, there's a way to sneak around. Where are we? So we can either go in the villain's den that way. The villain's den that way. So, is that the entrance? Can I just climb up?
It's blocked.
Destroy everyone sounds like
It's not possible just now.
You can only do it if you've upgraded your skill, and I'm not quite there. So, how can I level up science and stuff? Attributes. I've gone with strength, accuracy. Was talents, science, charisma, science? Yes. Science level 1 allows you to make simple potions, allows you to destroy weak walls with the help of explosive vials. So, I mean, there's lots of different ways of customizing your character, lots of different builds to be able to kind of play through, which is nice. I like that there's lots of different ways of doing stuff. I've also got another hat. It's not as good as my hat. Look at that. What's with these curls and these hats? Oh dear. Little curly hats. Who knows? Right, now let's do it. Let's smash them. Let's smash the pieces. I've got charisma. I can chat my way through it. We'll see what's on and how we can get our mate.
He's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some corn. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Well, that worked quite well, didn't it? Let's see if I can unblock that door. You little beauty. Found a key. Swiftness potion, interesting, okay. Lots of different potions and loads of stuff. Let's keep sneaking just in case there's someone hiding up by the door. It's a nice mix of stealth and combat. I think I mentioned that on the last video. It seems like there's loads and loads of different ways for you to be able to do things. That's fine. I realise I'm picking up a lot of stuff, but we do have a weight limit, but it's quite high, considering all of the stuff that I have. Loot, loot, please. More stuff, more things. There's no one here. I expected there to be someone. Maybe we can come back later. This is the villain's den. This is clearly where they do all the business. and find the lad and go up the ladder. Oh, not the steps, sorry. Find him, get out without any bloodshed. Because it doesn't look like there's anyone here. Cell key. Some different keys. Still no one. They decided not to let anyone stay inside, which is crazy. Let's they all rush in when he quiets down. Oh, I thought that portrait was someone. That was almost a very slightly scary moment. An old embroidered doublet. Let's see if that is better. It is not. Looks better. That looks nice. Nice coat. But this is still prime jacket.
Locked.
I've got the key. Oh yeah. You got to press another button to use the key. That makes sense.
This has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
Yeah, just make loads of noise, mate.
Oh, my lucky star, always there to pull me out of my fight.
Oh
I
dear.
do what I can.
Silly.
We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by our absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy at anything when it comes to me? You know
dear.
what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set out for adventure.
Yes, we do. But maybe we don't. Maybe not today. Okay. Constantine is now
If you only knew how these river scum treated me.
part
Do me
of our...
courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave cur, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't
give him that.
spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes,
Yeah,
without a
probably.
doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Good.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
Yeah, we're getting out of it, mate. We're doing it. Sneaky sneak. I don't see the need to get battered, considering my setup performance. Nothing. Considering my setup's performance, the stealthier option, even though I've taken the soldier's way on my original setup, sneak is definitely the way to go. So what have I got to do with this lad now? Where have I got to put the lad? I got to... I don't want to be doing none of that. Tell the captain you're ready to attack. But we're not. We've got other stuff to do first. We have got to go find and interrogate the witness. That's what we're going to do next. Find the cabin boy. We can probably get up now. Run away from this area. Stuck on some things. Down here. Past a lot of the areas we were earlier. Buy a new hat. We need a hat. Back to the tavern. More chat with the barkeep.
Tavern keeper.
See what Jeffrey
I
says.
see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Oh, he's not going to be happy, is he?
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
Because me mates with
I
Nene.
see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Oh, that's easy.
I'm looking for a Nord. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to
That
my
seems to be the
tavern.
only tavern in
According
town.
to one of his
probably
fellows, he
does
would have been
really, really
taken
well.
right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment.
Ooh.
You surely jest. Or at least
Stop
I
with
hope
that.
you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
Nah, mate, we're good.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Top. Won't give up his seat. Not sat down.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. I've no fear about that.
Yes,
It's for a
you
different
are.
reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Nort that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompany him.
Go on, you tell him. He looks
That
blind.
does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy?
He's
How
clearly
was he
got the
that night?
He seemed
Thing.
rather nervous, as if worried about something. Didn't
molecular,
feel like playing that. I
something like
remember.
that.
And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
Cool,
A
man.
rich
Let's see what's going on.
merchant came in with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They
do catch your
exchanged
drift.
words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not seemed pretty.
Oh dear. Maybe
And then
he
they
was
finally
taken.
left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. Needed fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that wasn't my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him. If it was, they were particularly rough with him.
Interesting. You find out that he's actually the nobleman's son or something like that.
Who was the rich, do you think?
The rich man. Nobleman.
To
Rich man.
A moneylender?
Now, sir, you
One or
are
the
in
other.
luck. It so happens that I know. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He
We've
has
been
a house
there.
in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Taleme embassy.
Been there.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
Let's
This
go.
man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
Yes,
I have
Kurt.
no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
So we gotta go. Hang on. Because they're not in the other one. Because we've already been there. What's the quickest way? Hopefully, it's crossed it off because we've already traipsed around and found our way in. How do we get there? Let's take the... Nope, we won't be taking that way. It's blocked off. Excuse me, gentlemen. Come around. Oh yeah, big fire. Odd, but sure. Just random giant pyre. Back by the big tree. Let's take a look.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter,
please. Okay. She upstairs? She's just gonna randomly be sat. Yes, there she is. Just go in her bedroom.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
Yes, I
I would like to have
am.
a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It
Yes,
concerns
you
a delicate
can.
matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see.
Son. A son.
I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I played too many fantasy games.
I'm very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your
Yeah, because he didn't want to
son
die.
had a fight with your husband.
Come on.
And that his men escorted him from the tavern using force.
You can't have lived in a
If he had
palace all your
joined your
life and not
husband
really
willingly-
been...
Witnesses?
No.
In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
Well,
These
you at
witnesses
least.
are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My
chat to
son
him.
was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Don't think so.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestin. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely. And we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I don't know how old he is.
I can't say,
He can make his own
Excellency.
decisions.
You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
Maybe I
This
will.
pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Excuse me, madam. Haven't quite finished my...
If you would be so courteous, would like...
Alright,
With respect.
let's leave then. Fine. What are we going to do about it? I tell you what we're going to do about it. We're going to do absolutely nothing. Because I'm going to end here for today. It's a good time to round up. We found out that it was their son, called that one. There's a few more things that we've got to do in and around getting the Naughts contact, learn more about the Naughts, getting the Harbour Master and all of that stuff on the boat, and then finding the lad at some point. Oh, and the heretics, yes. Go and see them in their hideout. So there's a few things that we've still got to do in Serene before we can move on. I think I will return to this tomorrow, finish off everything that we're doing, and hopefully try and see some of the new world. So what's that been? A couple of hours with the game. It's interesting. I think it's definitely well written. It's piqued my interest in a few different areas. It looks very nice. A shame that the remote play on the PS4 doesn't allow it to sort of show off exactly how well that it looks. I was a little worried that maybe with the budget that it had, it wouldn't be quite maybe as lively or as alive as an environment as something like The Witcher 3. But you know, it's populated by people. There's a lot of different characters around. So far so good. But we'll return to it tomorrow. Take a little bit more of a look. Maybe around about lunchtime, 1 o'clock again. We'll start a stream. And if you missed anything from today, from the few videos, few streams that I've done, I'll put them all up on YouTube for you to go back to and watch. But for today, that is it. Remember, go to outoflives.net to look at loads of articles, listen to our podcasts, go to our YouTube page to watch the podcast in video format, or to look at any of the video game reviews that we have done up there and all of our previous content. You can get all of us at Out of Lives Network on Twitter, or I am at Nova_47. But for today, take it easy, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks.